How can the use of chemical pesticide in agriculture areas pollute water?
How can aquatic life die due to the use of chemical pesticides in agricultural areas? Let's see what is the chemical content in pesticides.
Chemical pesticide is chemicals that contain oxygen, sulfur, chlorine, nitrogen, phosphorus and bromine, as well as heavy metals such as copper, arsenic, sulfates, lead and mercury. They are simply chemicals. They are used in the agriculture sector to control and eliminate pests.
Pests such as insects, diseases, rodents and weeds can be harmful to crops if they are left uncontrolled and eliminated, and will otherwise damage them if they were allowed to thrive in agricultural land areas. As a result, chemical pesticides are used to control and eliminate pests from agricultural land areas, thereby improving crop productivity and yields.
In spite of the fact that the use of chemical pesticides helps to improve crop productivity and yields, it is imperative to note when pesticides are used indiscriminately. They come with negative consequences in the sense that they can cause environmental pollution such as water pollution. Let's see how the use of chemical pesticides can cause water pollution.
Water pollution is one form of pollution caused by improper use of pesticides. This simply means the presence of unsuitable substances in the waters which change their properties, thus making them polluted and unsuitable for use.
This can occur when chemical pesticides are applied on land used to grow crops and are dumped by wind and rain into bodies of water.
As a result, they alter the state of such a body of water by altering its physical, chemical or biological state, thus making it toxic, polluted and unfit for use.
When chemical pesticides contaminate waters, those waters become dangerous for living organisms that eat or come in contact with them. Water pollution is very bad for the environment. It has a negative effect.
Biomagnification is the accumulation of chemical pesticides at each successive level of the food chain. Some chemical pesticides bioaccumulate, build up in the food chain. For example, if a chemical pesticide is present in small amounts in water, it can be absorbed by water plants, which are in turn eaten by insects and manures.
These also become contaminated. At each step in the food chain, the concentration of chemical pesticide increases. When fish such as bass or trout repeatedly consume contaminated animals, they bioconcentrate high levels in their body fat. Fish can pass these poisons to humans.
Exposure of fish and other aquatic animals to chemical pesticides depend on its biological availability, bioavailability, bioconcentration, biomagnification, and persistence in the environment. Bioavailability refers to the amount of pesticides in the environment available to fish and wildlife.
Some chemical pesticides rapidly break down after application. Some bind tightly to soil particles suspended in the water column or to stream bottoms, thereby reducing their availability. Some are quickly diluted in water or rapidly volatilized into the air and are less available to aquatic life.
Now, we all know how the uncontrolled use of chemical pesticides in agricultural areas can result in water pollution. So, let's switch to organic pesticides to prevent